What if your cat already knows you love them and they've been trying to tell you something you keep missing? Because here's the thing. Most people look at their cat lounging on the couch and think, yeah, they're fine. But fine and happy, genuinely, deeply happy, are two completely different things. And in the next few minutes, you're about to find out exactly which one you have. Here's what almost no one talks about. Cats don't show happiness the way dogs do. There's no tail wagging, no big barks of excitement. Everything they do is quiet, layered, and intentional. And most owners? They completely miss it. But not you. Not after this. Because once you understand these 8 behaviors, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. Some of these will make you smile. One of them, it might actually make you tear up. We'll get to that later. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you and then, very slowly, closing their eyes? That right there is a love letter. In the wild, cats don't close their eyes around anything they don't completely trust. Closing your eyes in front of a predator means death. So when your cat slow blinks at you, they are literally telling you, "You make me feel safe enough to let my guard down." Scientists call it the cat smile. Researchers at the University of Sussex confirmed it. When humans slow blink back at cats, cats approach them more and respond with more slow blinks. So next time your cat does it, try it back. Watch what happens. But the slow blink is just the beginning. The next behavior? It's one most people misread as annoying, but it means something beautiful. Cat climbs onto your lap, starts pressing their paws in and out like little fists kneading. Maybe it hurts a little. Maybe you push them off. Here's the part most people don't realize. They're going back to the happiest moment of their life. Kneading is what kittens do against their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It's pure comfort, pure safety, pure love. When your adult cat does this to you, they are treating you like the being that made them feel most protected in the world. You are their mother. You are their safe place. That's not a nuisance. That's one of the deepest compliments a cat can give. Cat's tail is basically an emotional scoreboard, and most people can't read it. When your cat walks toward you with their tail held high, straight up like a flagpole, that's a greeting reserved for beings they genuinely love. In feral cat colonies, cats only tail up greet cats they have strong bonds with. But here's where it gets interesting. If that tail has a little curl at the tip, like a question mark, that's extra. That's your cat saying, "I'm happy, I'm curious, I'm excited to see you." Watch for it next time you walk in the door. If their tail goes up the moment they see you, that's not just a greeting. That's joy. For your cat walks up and bumps their forehead right into your face. Maybe your chin, maybe your hand. That's called bunting. And what they're actually doing is marking you, with scent glands near their forehead, as someone who belongs to them. Not possession, belonging. There's a difference. Happy, secure cats bunt. Stressed or fearful cats don't. So if your cat regularly head bumps you, they aren't just comfortable with you. They're claiming you as theirs, in the most affectionate way their biology knows how. You're their person. And they want the whole world to know it. And if you think that's deep, wait until we get to number 7. That one will reframe everything. If when your cat rolls over and shows you their belly, that's not an invitation. That's a declaration. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body. Every instinct they have tells them to protect it. When they expose it to you willingly, they are telling you, without words, that they feel completely safe in your presence. Now, here's the nuance most people miss. Showing the belly doesn't always mean touch it. Sometimes it's just pure emotional exposure, a display of trust, not a request. So if your cat flops over in front of you regularly, you've created a home where they feel zero threat. That's not small. That's everything. Does your cat follow you to the bathroom? Trail you from room to room? Sit just outside the shower? That's not clinginess. That's attachment. Real, emotional attachment. Cats in the wild are solitary hunters. They don't need to follow anything. So when a domestic cat chooses to follow you, it's a 100% voluntary emotional decision. Research on cat-human attachment shows that cats form bonds comparable to those between children and caregivers. They track your location. They feel calmer when you're nearby. Your cat isn't following you out of habit. They're following you because you are their safe base. And being near you is where they feel most at home. We need to talk about the purr. You've heard it 1,000 times, but do you actually know what it means? Cats purr at a frequency between 25 and 150 Hz. This frequency has been shown in studies to promote bone density, reduce inflammation, and lower blood pressure pressure in both cats and humans. Your cat purring on your chest isn't just comfort for them. Their body is physically healing yours. But here's what really gets me. Cats don't only purr when they're happy. They purr when they're scared, when they're in pain, when they're dying. Because purring for a cat is how they self-soothe. It's their internal medicine. And the fact that your happy cat purrs with you, it means you are their calm. You are the thing that makes the world feel okay. Let that sink in for a moment. This last one is the most important, and I need you to take it seriously. A happy cat makes eye contact with you, not staring, not the hard, aggressive stare of a cat about to fight. Soft, relaxed eye contact, brief and warm. In cat language, prolonged staring is a threat, but choosing to look at you gently, repeatedly, that's intimacy. Here's the warning inside this point. If your cat stops making eye contact with you, if they begin to avoid your gaze, hide more often, stop seeking you out, something is wrong. It could be pain. It could be stress. It could be that something in their environment has changed in a way that's hurting them. A happy cat looks at you like you're the best thing in their world. If that changes, pay attention, because they can't tell you with words. This is the only way they know how. So here's the truth no one tells you when you bring a cat home. They don't need you the way a dog does. They don't depend on you for social survival. They are perfectly capable of being alone, of being closed off, of keeping every wall up for their entire lives. But they chose not to. With you, every slow blink, every needed blanket, every forehead pressed against yours at 3 in the morning, every purr that rises from their chest when you sit beside them, that wasn't programmed. That wasn't automatic. That was a decision they made every single day to let you in. And if you see these 8 behaviors in your cat, you didn't just give them a home. Your home.